Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're here. We're playing F1 2021. Now let me make a slight adjustment here. Turn up my commentary audio, because this was intended to be a live stream, but for some reason I was having issues with OBS working. It would pick up the audio fine from the capture card, but it wasn't picking up the display. Where the Elgato game capture application was picking up the gameplay. The only issue is for some reason the Elgato capture card app won't let me stream even though I'm signed into my YouTube account. So, kinda stuck. One that does work for streaming won't show the display. The one that shows the display won't work for streaming. So, we're forced to make a video, which is fine. We'll still mess around, have a little bit of fun here with the new update. So, what is new here in the F1 game? Well, we can go here to updates from the factory, and that will take us to the official website. So, we got Imola here, the second of 3 tracks that are added into the game. This year there's 3 new ones, of course. Portugal, Imola, and Saudi Arabia, which will be coming next month, I believe, which should be built in the video game before it's built in real life. Alright. So, of course, we got Imola. That's the main focus of this update. Brand new track into the game. Gonna be quite fun. I've only done Imola once or twice on this channel, and in general I think it was in Project Cars 2 or 3, one of those games we did that in. What do you gotta say about Imola? So Imola hasn't been in an F1 game since when? Well, first it says that this track is active in F1 from 1980 to 2006. And it returned last year for the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's see. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton got pole this year, and Max Verstappen got that dub, though. So this is the first time since 2013 Imola's in an F1 game. So you can do it time trial, Grand Prix, real season start, online, and in my team you can use it in whatever the next season is that you're playing. So if you're on season 1, it's available starting season 2, or whatever you're on. So, other things to check out, of course, we'll go more in depth within the game itself. So I like that this, first of all, loads better on the PS5 than it on the PS4, the website, and the fact that we can use it a little bit where before we couldn't. Also, if you're wondering, this is done in more of a stream format than a video, because, of course, it's intended to be a stream. So, normal videos, we don't necessarily do all this, but it's supposed to be a stream. Sport update. Now, this is all the new livery changes. So, this is only going to be a limited time, but the Red Bull Turkish Grand Prix livery, which was, of course, supposed to be for the Japanese Grand Prix to celebrate Honda, of course, Honda leaving F1 at the end of 2021. So, they raced this one, and it's going to be in the game temporarily. All the Red Bull has is basically livery has been replaced. So the normal blue one is not available in the game at the moment. The white one is. I'm assuming that it'll probably be about a month until the next update comes out. That's what I'm assuming will probably come out of the game. Kind of unfortunate that it's not there as an option to select between the two. I was expecting something more like that, of course. We see that in a lot of racing games. You can make choices on your livery. For me personally, the most noticeable one would be the NASCAR games. You can go in and pick which one you want for whatever race. So, kind of surprised they don't have it in here fully, but I also get that the game's not built to have multiple liveries. So, you know, AlphaTauri has sponsor editions, different Honda ones on there. The McLaren has DeWalt in the rear wing, Hilton on the nose, Tezos on the side of the car. Of course, Tezos also a sponsor on the Red Bulls. So it's cool to see Tezos in here, of course, cryptocurrency. Cool to see that in F1. And they've also added Tezos to the fire suits. Garage and truck sponsor stacks have also been updated a little bit. So it's cool to see some new sponsors in here. Williams sponsor changes on whatever, fire suits and race crew, all that stuff. Alfa Romeo as well, they have Goros.com to the car and different things like that. The Mercedes has a new CAD for Mercedes, so I'm assuming the car looks a little different. And it has new sponsors. I know it has TeamViewer. It doesn't have FTX, which was just added a few races ago, but it would have been cool if FTX wasn't here. Haas has a sponsor, apparently. And then Aston Martin as well. Ferrari has AWS. Okay, I couldn't tell it wasn't Ferrari. AWS and Alpine has some new ones as well. So, outside Microsoft has been added? Is that what it said? I think so. I think I clicked away too soon, but I'm pretty sure it said Microsoft. I noticed that when I was looking through it when I was trying to get the game to work. Or the capture to work. Oh, Microsoft has been from the barge board to the roll hoop. Okay, I noticed it up here where I'm pointing to, so it must have been moved from somewhere around here to up here. Okay. And then the last one's just going to be some general fixes. General fixes. So, lobby timeout. Yes, this is good. So, it says, we know that a multiplayer lobby can occasionally get stuck while waiting for everyone to load into the next session or return from a race. We've added a timer to ensure this no longer happens. So, if someone doesn't load in before the timer runs out, they'll be removed from the session. I've noticed that in a lot of the races that I've done online. We'll load in, there's one or two people that just don't load, and it typically gets stuck on like one person. And then everybody quits the lobby, and then the lobby's dead. Because obviously they don't know they're not loading in. Because it will tell you that you loaded in or not. So they probably don't really know that they're not loading in, or they're just not paying attention, or whatever's happening. So they're going to be kicked out from the race. So that's good. Social play. I don't know what social play. Oh, select Imola 24/7. What is this like? No damage or crashing. So Imola 24. That sounds like some Call of Duty like Nuketown 24/7 stuff. There's also some other minor patches. There's an unsafe pit release options. That's added into the online mode. It says esports pit release highly requested feature from F1 Esports Pro Series. World item is option available to you. Try this within simulation settings when hosting a lobby under unsafe pit release. Due to the interactions that will take place, it's limited to multiplayer only. The unsafe pit release option means that your pit crew will not wait for a safe release gap pit lane before getting you back in the action. If you're released in the path of an oncoming car, you'll be ghosted not to impede another race. A driver's race. At the pit exit, the intersection cars will be separated at the pit line limiter. Teammates will still need to stack if they're entering pits at the same time. So, I guess in the esports mode, they don't have that built in. Because when you're racing, the game will stop and let you do a safe release like they do in real life F1. If, two cars are pitting and somebody's coming by, they can't just launch you out into them. So the game has that. So I guess the online, you don't have that. I don't necessarily know why, but okay. So let's jump here into solo. We'll go to Grand Prix. Oh, actually, let's take a look at these cars first. Let's take a look at the cars. So this says Team Viewer on the front wings and on the side here. Now, I think that where it says Team Viewer has like bumped out a little bit. I think that might be what they're saying is the change to the car, because I don't remember that bump being there before on the Mercedes. Not entirely sure if that's correct, but I feel like it wasn't. So we're going to skip the Red Bull for now, though, and go to the McLaren. So we got Tezos on the side here now. That's awesome. And we got DeWalt here, and Coca-Cola is supposed to be somewhere on the rear wing. Thought that's what it said. I don't see it, though. Because Coca-Cola is supposed to still be on the car. Because Coca-Cola was where Tezos is now. I see WebEx, their sponsor's always on TV with the McLaren in it. Aston Martin, I don't really know what they've added to the Aston Martin. I know the inside of the cars, this is a TikTok, but like I know that's added as a sponsor, but I don't know, like I can't see it. Alpine, we see the Microsoft logo now right at the top of the car. That one's new. This car, the Ferrari, has AWS right below the driver number in the back. So that one we can see. AlphaTauri has a new Honda logo somewhere. I believe maybe the one that says ICM is new. And Honda now says Honda E-Technology. Which I don't believe was there previously. Alfa Romeo is supposed to have some website somewhere. I believe the nose is what it's saying when it updated sponsor stack. It's got to be. I don't see this website. Oh, it's right there below Orlean. Okay. Your Haas F1 team. Let's see what you got. This one knew the Inos. Maybe that's it. Haas doesn't really have many. It's pretty much just Uralcli. So, yeah. And the Williams. What do you got? I don't know what this car has that's new. But the main focus of this update for livery-wise is the Red Bull. So here it is, it says a Arigato on the rear wing, and I believe it says it on the side of the car. Let's hide this stuff. So of course this is super exciting. I love this livery. I think this is absolutely brilliant. It looks just so awesome. Definitely cannot wait to jump onto the track in a moment and try it out. But look at that. Just absolutely brilliant. Of course, most of the stuff on it is very similar, livery-wise, from the previous car. Now, there's probably some sponsors that are added in here that weren't in the car when it launched. So the blue one, when it comes back out, will probably have all this stuff like it's supposed to. I don't know if Walmart was on the car on launch, and I don't know about Cash App. Those are the two that I don't know if they were on it in the previous version. But just look at how awesome that is. Now, also driver fire suits have been updated, so we can take a look at that as well when we go in and pick some drivers. So Absolutely brilliant car. Cannot wait to jump on the track and try it out. So, if we go here into solo, jump into Grand Prix, pick Imola. So, trying to see if the drivers... Now, have they changed it for Red Bull? They have not. So, the Red Bull drivers for the race had a white fire suit, but it doesn't really make sense to change it for a month here. These, you see Tezos there with Daniel Ricciardo's fire suit. Just change that up. It says Quantum Pay on the side. I don't know if that was there before. I don't know if the other game did a spin. That's right. I was going to see if we could spin and see more. I don't see anything else on here different for Aston Martin. Alpine. Ferrari doesn't have a good fire suit. I think Ferrari and McLaren are not killing it with their fire suits. So the only ones that I really noticed the difference was McLaren, because you can see Tezos on it. But yeah, as I was saying, the McLaren one, too boxy. Everything's just in a box. Doesn't really look good. And that's the same thing for Ferrari. I mean, it's literally a shell and the UPS logo in a white box. But yeah, so we got that. We're going to jump in here. Pick Max, of course. Let's see. Let's see what simulation settings we have and all that stuff. So, rules are on. Weather, dynamic, weekend structure. So I want to do a practice. I want one-shot qualifying, and I want medium race. Formation lap, I don't want that on. Wrong thing. Safety car, I want that on, though. Okay. AI difficulty of 70, manual restart. Alright, we are good. Again, some tracks AI on 70 is too low, and some tracks AI on 70 is just right. I was on Reddit the other day, and somebody went through and they figured it out, like based on the track, the AI levels they needed, and they had a range from 90 to like 75. So it's a big gap depending on what track it is. So let's jump out here. Imola. I want to do a drive out. Shit. Yeah, so Imola's a track that I'm not super confident in. I mean, I've tried it on... I think I've won it on either game that I tried it on. Project Cars, and I did it on Assetto Corsa. I had that. That map is kind of big. And I was a bit shit on both. So, again, it's hard to know. I mean, you could be fine, but... Here we go, the Amelia Romania Grand Prix. Alright, let's just learn this track. So we got braking zones here. Okay. Alright, so do we brake? Do we brake? I don't know. I think this track is going to be difficult. Ooh, big drift. Big drift there in our Red Bull. Alright. Did we brake? Yes? No? This one we brake for. Up the hill. A little wide there. Definitely not the racing line for sure. So brake into here. Hit the curbs. Brilliant through that section. I like that. There you go. So we're going to come down. Then we have a gravel trap off to the side here. Didn't brake hard enough.
Temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few.
All right, DRS is now open.
And get a feel for how to control them.
Absolutely brilliant. Into the braking zone. On that curb, a little too hard there. Curb. Ooh, don't take too much on the gravel there. Okay. Okay, we're good. Brake. Through here. Back on the gas. That's a spot the car is going to want to spin. Definitely seems like it's the least downforce area for sure. Brake there. Not hard enough. Alright. I don't know if I'm supposed to break through this section, so I'm still... Oh my god. Took those curbs like... Okay. Not what I wanted to do there. Brake. Hit the curb. Follow along that. We're still within track limits. Not a problem. Alright, here we go. Down the hill. In the braking zone. Second fastest in the speed trap there. So I'll take it. Push out wide here. DRS open. Alright, so we're 3.3 seconds behind the lap that Vettel put in. Of course, Vettel is on softs, but also I'm behind Schumacher. So... that one I feel like you don't have to brake as hard for. I feel like that one you kind of let the car roll through the corner. This corner you definitely want to slow down for a little bit, but use a little ERS, gain us back some speed. Through here you just brake a little bit, just dab the brake. Through here, dab a brake there. Alright, up into this little turn here. Little turn, hit that curb, brilliant. Still on track. Still doing it up, okay. Brake here. Don't go into the gravel trap, awesome, along the edge. Slightly on the curb there. I kind of missed the outside curb there. DRS open. I was a little late on that button press. Still a little bit of time behind everybody else, but gotta say, I'm figuring this out relatively quickly. You gotta take a few laps, do like a sighting lap, kind of get your confidence up to these corners, and then you're good. So that's what it's all about. Get your confidence up to these corners, and we're already a second up before I messed up that corner. Like, we were a second up on our time. So definitely getting these corners figured out a little bit. Brake there, run a little wide. Probably in the race I'll have to clean that up, but for now we're good. Cut that corner like that brilliantly. We're getting this down. We're getting this figured out for sure. Brake into here, curb. Little wide there. Definitely would be track limits for sure. Downhill into the braking zone. Gonna push wide, but it's okay. DRS open again. ERS active.
Gives us P5.
That puts us just a little bit behind the fastest lap now. Brake into this corner. Hit the curb. Awesome. Keep it going. Again, I feel like this is one you don't have to brake for. You don't, but then... shit. We got one more car coming. I got fortunate there to only break my wing. Like, that definitely could have been practice session over tires off. Like, so that's the thing, though. That's what it's all about. Learning at these tracks is where do you push it? Like, that was good to me. I liked that one. I pushed it through there, and then I'm like, okay. So I think you can take it flat, but you don't want to. Like, that's the thing. You can go in there and take it flat, but if you do, you're going to have a hard time making that next turn. The reason I came back here, two things. I wanted to see if the car would drive around the track without a front wing, or with some front wing damage, and also wanted to see how the pit entrance was. So, I feel ready to jump into qualifying. So we're only doing one shot qualifying. That's it. So you get one attempt to qualify and see where you go. That's basically it. I think that
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are Perez, Hamilton, and
set it at 121.
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
I'm not disappointed with it, considering I did a 121, which is 2.9 seconds off on the hard tires. Which was honestly only a little bit behind some soft running tires. So I don't think I'm in a terrible spot. Alright, so that's supposed to be on simulation. That's probably why the tires honestly didn't break off. Wait, why is low fuel mode on easy? It's supposed to be on hard. The settings are always getting messed up in this because I'm always doing different videos or things. Okay. The Prix Grand Primo del Made in Italy Amelia Romania Grand Prix. Alright. This is it. We get one shot at it. You mess this up and it's pretty much it. Why is the ghost on the track? Hello? Game, you're supposed to know that I hate the ghost on the track. Man, I'm not killing it. I should have done a run on soft tires. I really should have. Little risky with track limits there, but I had to claw a little bit of time back. Yeah, I forgot that this game, the tires react so differently than they would in the previous game.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three: Hamilton, Bottas, and Sergio Perez. With qualifying
Lando
complete,
almost got ahead of
all
me,
that
holy
remains
shit.
is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
All right, it's race time in Imola. I don't know how many laps it is. I'm thinking probably 18. Maybe 16. It's somewhere in that range, though. 16, okay.
You join us in Imola as we prepare for what will undoubtedly be a magnificent day of racing. It's time, of course, for the Amelia Romania Grand Prix. 3.1 miles of track here at Imola, featuring 19 turns, 9 to the right and 10 to the left. Remember that Imola differs from most other Formula One circuits as it's driven anti-clockwise. Let's hope no one forgets that today. The exit from turn 18 will probably be the setup for many of today's overtakes, leading as it does into the longest straight of the circuit and its only DRS zone. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
Well, the throttle goes both ways, Crofty. You've got to have the discipline not to try and win the race on the first lap. So always be prepared to lift early and give those around you more space. Trying to be the last of the late breakers with half a dozen cars around you may pay off from time to time, but it's also a great way to lose your front wing.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Perez, Verstappen, Lando Norris and Ricciardo, Leclerc, Gasly, Sainz and Fernando Alonso, Vettel, Tsunoda, Esteban Ocon and Stroll, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, George Russell and Nicholas Latifi, Mick Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
All right, here we go. Ready to start. And we're going solid start here, but typically the AI fight back a little bit. Perez with a lockup there. We got back by Norris. That's good. All right. Still fourth, of course, so we haven't really made any moves through the field, so. Just stay here for a second. Norris still relatively close to us. Norris is closer to us than we are to Perez, so. Gotta keep that in mind here. No track limit warning that time. Unlike we had in qualifying. So power out of this corner with ERS. DRS here is going to be beautiful. Oh, damn. I almost had Perez. I almost had him. That's very, very unfortunate. Pain. Like the longer I'm behind Perez and Bottas, I just see my chances of catching Hamilton just kind of going away here. Like the only thing that I think is going to help is the fact that in the game the Red Bull's the fastest car. Like, it's got the better stats. So that's the only thing that I can hope for. Perez is a little further ahead than he was previously through here, so I don't think we'll have a move set up on him.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap.
Yeah, not as close as we were last time through that section. Definitely losing a little bit of time. Floor damage from hitting all these curbs, too. Shit. Forgot about that.
The underbody's taken some damage. You may start to notice it.
Alright, we gotta be close to Perez in the detection zone. We just have to. I didn't want to use the ERS here, but I need to be close to him at the bottom of this hill. Alright, so we've done it. We've done it. We're in DRS range of Perez. Gonna use ERS a little bit here to just catch up. Open DRS against him. He does not have DRS on Bottas, so stay right behind him. Right behind him. Full send. God damn. What did I do? What did I do? How'd I mess this up? I cut that corner way too hard. I just pushed it way too much, trying to catch him. Shit. Alright.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
Oh boy. I mean, even if I get by Perez, like, Bottas is going away in front of me too.
The underbody's taken some damage. You may start to notice it.
Alright, so we're still within DRS range of Perez. Come on. We lost him on this one for sure.
Window, you'll be on the mediums.
Oh, shit. There's genuinely like one spot to pass on this track. I made the same damn mistake. So, I mean, most of the time on tracks that, you know, are real life tracks where it's like, ooh, this track you can't pass on. Okay, I'll do it in the video game though. Genuinely, the way this track is laid out, at least with these cars, it's hard to pass. Like it's genuinely difficult to pass here. That's why I'm glad that I sent it on Ricardo or Lando in that first lap when he got by me on the start. And that's the thing, that you can get a brilliant start, but the AI in this game, for some reason, just get absolutely amazing starts in the second phase. It's not as bad as 2019. 2019 was absolutely ridiculous for that. You would lose so much. And then 2020, they made it ridiculous in the opposite way, that you were just having so much time you could pass like 5 cars, and then this game is a little more balanced. It just sucks that it's the same every single time. And there's no way I can catch Paris here. It's just not happening. I'm faster down the straight, but through these corners, I'm just not killing it. And I'm, for some reason, just not getting any harvesting, really, of energy. And I think there's just so much of flat out. But there's not really anywhere to harvest energy. You can harvest a little bit here. You can harvest a little bit in these upcoming turns, but it's not much. I mean, harvest a little bit in these corners. A little bit through the gravel there. I need to be closer to Paris.
We think you're going to start losing some tire grip around now. You need to slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
This is going to be close. I don't know if I was there. I really don't. Barely.
Box. We're coming in this lap.
Hamilton's been passed by Bottas? What? Oh. I drove in deep in that corner for sure.
The side pods have taken damage. Keep an eye on your engine temperature.
Holy shit. So here's the thing. I think that I'll pit and I should be able to get ahead of Perez in the pit sequence. That's my hope. That is my hope. My other hope is that the Mercedes keep battling each other up there. And Hamilton and Bottas have passed each other at different points. So they keep battling, in some way make a mistake. Like, you know, we'll be good. And I think that in this stop, with Perez being the second driver, like, I get the first pit. I get priority. Hopefully my one or two laps in the mediums when he's still on softs, I can do something with. Like, that's my hope. I can tell these tires are falling off, for sure, though. These laps just aren't as good as they were before. I mean, yeah, 41% on the front right, so. Hopefully, this is the right thing.
Complete.
2.5 seconds for my pit stop there. Very long pits here, so hopefully these cars go by the Alfa Romeos and the Williams. They do. I just got to get out in front of these cars. I'm behind the Haas.
Last stop. No more scheduled.
Okay, I think I'm far enough behind that it shouldn't matter. That's the thing. I'm far enough behind them that I'm not getting slowed up by them. I was definitely worried that I was going to come out, like, right on them. But I haven't. I'm a little bit behind Mazepin
The
here.
bodywork's taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse.
Little bit behind the Haas, so we're not in terrible shape. It's through here now where we are closing in on the Haas, and I've spun. Damn. All right.
Sergio is in for his stop.
Alright, so Perez has just pit now. We had to launch it by Mazepin. I wasn't getting stuck behind him through this whole section. That was not happening. Schumacher pulls out of the way. We got DRS. Can we get by Perez? No, we cannot.
You've moved up into P11.
The gap is pretty much the same as it was before to Perez. Why are you trying to block me, Latifi? Come on. God. I almost pit one lap too early because the one Haas and one
Pods have taken damage.
Williams had affected my laps for sure. Being behind Mazepin definitely affected it, and being behind Latifi for sure. Good thing is these tires are in a better spot than Perez tires are for sure. Super fast last sector there. Can we get Perez this time? Please. Yes. Don't fucking fuck. All right, we're gonna get him though. We got him here basically. Because I messed it up after when I got on the curbs. All right. Send it on him. There we go. We got by Perez. No contact. That damaged his car, I don't believe. Let me just make sure. I don't actually know if we made any contact. Not much, honestly. That was very, very minimal. That's awesome. Because we've been stuck behind Perez all race. No, I didn't want the penalty there. That was obvious. That was just me being dumb. See, we were behind Perez for so long. Definitely held me up. A little bit. So now I can work on trying to catch these Mercedes. It's going to be a tall order. But hopefully we can do it. They're not entirely, like, out of range. I mean, they're only 2 seconds ahead. They're battling each other for position. Like that's what we need, basically. They're going to battle each other for position. The only thing that's helping them is the fact that down this straight, they have DRS. So that's a big, big help to them, and I really can't use my overtake that much because I don't have much energy left. But looking at it in general, I mean, they're in a spot that if they do keep battling each other, I can be right there.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.8
I messed up there, though.
seconds.
I drove in too deep into that corner. For sure. shit. Oh my god. Oh no! I braked too hard and Perez broke his wing. That's not what I wanted.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
I didn't break my wing, so I'm good. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. I don't think I broke my wing. No, I'm good. That was good. That was a good turn. That helped.
Copy that.
Perez with a big lock up there. We got back by him. We only made 3 passes, not obviously the first lap pass on Lando.
You've been awarded a time penalty.
Oh man, you gotta like, I don't know. It's hard to catch a car in this track because they're just gone. Like they're just pulling away more and more each lap. Like, unless we get a late race safety car. There is no way that
The virtual safety car has been deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. There's been an incident resulting in a high...
holy shit. That did not go well. So I go here, aggressively blocking Perez. Get turned. Obviously all on me there. That was stupid. That was very stupid. You know, some of the blocks were a little aggressive. Let's see Perez here. I mean, I block him all the way over to the grass. Really nothing that he can do about that. That was too much. Too much. You know, I could predict that move now and go here, and then cut back, block him off the whole way, but... And I'm...
Are you okay?
Wow.
That was a big one. Confirm
Wow.
you're okay, please.
Hard into the wall. Hard into the wall. And again, on that curb, that's where I've spun once or twice now. Rear end of the car, just into the wall. That car is done. Outbraked myself there. Onto the track. And now we're just falling apart. Now we're falling apart. Just in there a little bit deeper than I wanted to be, but we made it stick that time. Don't mess up here. Don't do that. Perez coming back at us again. We're battling hard for this podium, sure, between Perez and I.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
If I can be like right on him here, though, that's when we're in a good situation. We're right on him. I think you got to be less than 6/10 behind here. Come through, outbrake myself again. I'm always outbraking myself. Right on the inside here. Perez is not going to allow it though. Damn. That did not go well. Basically, I caught up to him at such higher speeds than I thought I was going to, and he went for the block as I went here, and there's nothing I could do. So I just went full send, and I'm like, all right, cool, we're both crashing. Because, I mean, neither one of us have given each other much room with this DRS. Cut back across this time. Brake. Brake. There you go. We went wide there. Forced Perez over just enough. Now he's coming back at us with a little bit of speed. On the curb there. 14 out of 16 now is our lap. And as you can see, our battles have slowed us down as Red Bull more than Mercedes battling each other, because we've been battling at every single spot and they're battling only at one. Because what we've done is we're falling back into the group.
Right, some information on Ricardo. They seem to have an issue.
Shit. So Ricardo seems to have a car problem, which is the only thing that's going to help Perez and I here in this battle.
Right, some information on Ricardo. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Please blow the car up and let us get a safety car lap. Please. I got to take the smart team play here and just not battle Perez down the straight. That's the thing. As a team, we've let the McLarens catch us. So,
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
you know, taking that smart play there, just let Perez by with DRS. Hope we can catch him. If not, you know, whatever, we let a podium get away. But 3 and 4 for us is better than, you know, 3 and 5 or 3 and 6. Like if Perez got caught up, or I got caught up behind one of those cars. So not ideal, but you know,
Okay, this is
I definitely want a podium first try here in Imola, but you know, if I don't get it, I don't get it. It's not the end of the world for me. Oh my god, I barely went over that curve. I've gotten so many warnings in this race now that like any slight mistake like that. I really didn't want to use all my ERS to catch Paris to get DRS on the straight, but it didn't fucking matter.
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
I just backed that shit into a wall. My God, this race is just falling apart for me. I blew that shit right there. That's it.
This is your final lap of the race. There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
I'm not winning this or getting third. It's just not happening. I touched that gravel on the exit there, and that. Killed any oh my fucking God. I just want this to be over at this point. I want this to be over. Cut along the wall there. Brilliant. Here we go. Catch up to Paris. It's not going to matter. These tires are fucked, aren't they? Yeah. Norris is catching me up now, actually.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.4 seconds.
Alright, here we go. He's right on me now. Damn.
Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Damn. Not what I was expecting at all in that race. Sure. Bit disappointing.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was.
Bit disappointing
Anthony
to.
Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, time management probably played quite a role
Coming
in
fourth.
this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about
Very hard track to
maintaining
pass
speed
that, though.
consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls. And
I didn't want Paris to
tyres,
get past, though, and
really where the
lose
race
third
has
and
gone
fourth
today.
as a team, so.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the
You know, it's
victory
weighing the podium.
celebrations. A real team
Points, I
victory
guess.
today.
In a solo race, it
Everybody
doesn't
did
matter,
their
but
part.
I still like to play the team game.
Congratulations, Mercedes, your race winners today. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Lance Stroll certainly put in an impressive performance today. No doubt his team and fans are extremely proud.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
That is that, though. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one.